Hey squad, No Limit Nikki here, and on today's video, Securing Life Solutions, we're going to talk about what are the top 10 myths about life insurance debunk. Okay, so stay tuned. So you already know what I'm going to say. Go ahead and shout out what y'all grateful for. What y'all grateful for today? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you at around the world, what are you grateful for? Go ahead and post it in the comments and what y'all grateful for. All right, cool. Let's get into it. I wanted to go over that is because you guys, I'm still a licensed agent, just to let y'all know. I'm licensed in 5 states, and I see it all the time when so many people, especially the senior citizens, they retire and they realize, guess what? Most companies do not allow you to keep your life insurance. Say what? Yeah, most companies are not going to let you keep your life insurance. Guess what? If someone says, oh yeah, I have life insurance through my company, of course you do, because you're in a group policy, y'all. You work with the company. So it's always good to have supplemental insurance. It's always good for you to have control of your own policy, because don't be depending on these companies to pay out to your family. I'm just saying. Now, if anybody has experienced that, where it took a long time for an employer to pay out an insurance policy for your loved one, please leave it down below. Help me help others. Okay, so number 1, life insurance is too expensive. Who told y'all that? Who really told y'all that life insurance is too expensive? People that said that, guess what? They ain't never even tried to get life insurance. Or they may have been eligible and then they have some underlying health issues, or their height and weight ratio is off. Nikki, what do you mean by height and weight ratio off? Y'all know what I mean? That mean that y'all big. Y'all big. Just like I'm exercising, I'm losing this weight. We got to lose this weight together, partner. That's what that means whenever somebody say height and weight ratio is not right. So life insurance is not expensive, y'all. It really just depends on your budget. As your budget increase, guess what? You increase your policy. Don't be going out getting no brand new car. That car company is not going to pay your family when you die. Don't do that. Don't be like me, because I've done that twice. No, don't do that. Like, thank God my car is paid off. I learned my lesson. Car paid off. Pay your car off. But whenever your budget increase, y'all, add some more coverage to your life insurance policy. Life insurance is not too expensive. Myth 2, only breadwinners need life insurance. That is false, y'all. The whole family needs life insurance, not only the breadwinner. Now, I will say this though. Whenever I'm seeing a member, let's just say if it's a breadwinner in a household, let's just say whoever the breadwinner is and the spouse is not working, definitely I want to make sure that I have enough coverage on that breadwinner, because let's just say if that breadwinner would die, if that breadwinner died before, during their prime working years, then guess what? I mean, their spouse gonna be SOL. The family's gonna be SOL too. So of course I'm gonna make sure that the breadwinner always is good with the coverage that is affordable for them. But I'm also going to make sure that the spouse is taken care of, and if they have children as well, make sure they're protected, because God forbid if the spouse died before the breadwinner, well, how the breadwinner is going to pay for the spouse's funeral? So the spouse still needs to have some type of insurance, y'all. So the myth of only getting the breadwinner protected, no, I don't believe in that. I believe in making sure that the whole family is protected. My opinion. These are my opinion. I'm just saying. All right. On to number 3. Insurance through my employer. So. Okay. I have a question for y'all. How many of y'all that's watching this video, how many of y'all have been with your employer for more than 10 years? I'm waiting. More than 5 years, more than 2 years, more than 17 years, more than 30 years. How many of y'all? So, I mean, if you've been with your employer for a long time, good for you. Kudos to you. But guess what? When you retire, you're going to lose your life insurance policy. Most companies, you're going to lose your life insurance policy unless you're working for a state or you're working for the government. And you need to just ask your HR how that works. In the government agency, my mom retired from one of the government agencies. And so her life insurance policy through the government, it depreciated the older she got, it depreciated. It is a whole life policy, but it depreciated to $25,000. So, and everybody is different. I just met somebody from the city of Atlanta that's about to retire, and hers will depreciate to $10,000. You guys, let's just say if you want an earth burial, $10,000 is based off today's needs. The average cost of an earth burial is going to be around $15,000. Okay. Now, of course, if you're looking at cremation, it'll be less. But most people, it really depends on the person. But I mean, at the end of the day, we're dealing with inflation. So in 20, 30 years, the cost of a funeral is not going to even be $15,000. Just to let y'all know. So it's always good to make sure you have supplemental insurance outside of your jobs. Y'all, your jobs is not guaranteed. Make sure you have something outside of your employer. Myth number 4, life insurance is only for the elderly. No, no babies, no. Please don't believe this myth. Again, the older you get, the more it's going to cost. And most people that get older, guess what? They have health issues. So you may not even be insured. You may be uninsurable to even get life insurance if you wait until you're old to get life insurance. You may not be able to get it because of your health. So do not wait until you are senior citizens to get life insurance. Oh, I was talking about the elderly. So do not wait until you are old to get life insurance. In my opinion, my personal opinion, this is only my opinion, y'all go ahead and get y'all policies for your kids now while they're young, okay? Get your policies for your kids and get whole life policies for your kids. So that way, when they get older and they have children, you already set your grandchildren up, you know? That's how you pass down generational wealth. If you're in your 20s, if you're in your 30s, if you're in your 40s, if you're in your 50s, if you're, to me, 60 is young, 70, my dad just turned 70, 70 is young. But don't wait until you're older to get life insurance. Go ahead and get life insurance now, okay? Think of life insurance as a bill. It is a necessity. Everybody need it. Everybody need it. All right, I'm not gonna scream at y'all. I'm sorry. Get it now. The 5th myth, life insurance pays out taxable. Life insurance payouts are taxable. So just everybody know, when you get a life insurance policy on yourself and when you die and you leave, you have your designated beneficiary, that's tax-free, baby. Tax-free to your family. Tax-free. Government not coming for you. Well, you're going to be dead. The government is not coming for your family. Just saying. You good. Let's go ahead and get that policy, baby. Yeah. Myth number 5, stay-at-home parents don't need life insurance. Who said that? Like, who told y'all that? Where y'all getting this from? Who is your, like, come on now. Y'all, we got to think. Why
would stay-at-home parents not need life insurance? Go ahead and put it in chat. Why wouldn't they?
You do need a life insurance policy on the stay-at-home parent, and you need a life insurance policy on the breadwinner. We already discussed that. Because guess what? If the breadwinner, if the parent that's staying at home die, and the breadwinner is the person that's paying all the bills, now that's extra money that they got to come out of to bury you. Go ahead and get a policy. I don't even care if it's a $10,000 small policy. Get something on the parent that's staying at home. Make sure they protected. If you're a stay-at-home parent right now watching this, get some life insurance on you, okay? Make sure you're protected. Get a small whole life policy. If you want to get cremated, go ahead and get a $10,000 policy. Boom, that's it. Now, I highly recommend getting at least $15,000 inflation or $20,000 later down the road, depending on how old you are. Now, if you're under 30, go ahead and get a $15,000 and $20,000. But for right now, go ahead. If you're like under 30, you just go ahead and you want to get cremated, go ahead and get like a $10,000 to $15,000, whatever is affordable right now, okay? Or you can ride under your spouse. There are companies that have what is called a spouse rider. So ask your agent about that, okay? Myth number 6, you can't get a life insurance policy with a pre-existing condition. That is a myth. It really depends on the insurance company. There are insurance companies where, yes, you will be able to get approved. However, there is what is called special risk. So if you fall in that category, your policy may be rated, means that you're going to have to pay rated up. I mean, at the end of the day, I hate to say this, but you can't get mad. Like, we can't get mad because we should have had life insurance when we was younger in good health. That's the whole point. That's what I'm trying to let everybody know. Go ahead and get life insurance on yourself now while you're healthy, because when you're not healthy, come on, y'all, like, think. Why would an insurance company insure you if you are uninsurable? What? They're gonna look at you and be like, you should have been got this a long time ago. I'm sorry, some of y'all may come after me for that, but I'm just being honest, right? So, but the myth is, no, you can't. If you have a pre-existing condition, it really depends on what that pre-existing condition is. You can go ahead and get life insurance. It really just depends on the situation. Make sure you ask your agent. So whoever you're working with, ask your agent, okay? Number 7, life insurance is a hassle to claim. It depends on the company. It really depends on the company. I can only speak for the company that I work with. That I'm contracted with. We actually do our underwriting in the beginning. We do not do it at the end. So, like, for an example, if y'all hear on your radio stations or like the late night television, where the commercials commercials I was gonna say commercials, and they're saying, oh, automatically qualify for life insurance, qualify automatically for guaranteed life insurance. You guys, no, automatically approve. And I say automatically approve immediately. If you hear that, I need you to start asking some questions. So I would say for my company that I'm contracted with, we do our underwriting upfront. What do I mean by that? It's going to take up anywhere between 6 to 8 weeks to complete your underwriting. And then once you are approved, and let's just say somebody is rated, meaning that they have some underlying health conditions, they fall in that special risk category, but we were still able to approve them. They could be rated up, meaning they're going to have to pay a little bit more for their policy, which at this point, everybody should be like, you know what? Let's do it. Because 9 times out of 10, you probably heard from another company that you was not, that company probably did not insure you, or they probably told you the same thing. So with that being said, definitely go with it. Like, we do our underwriting. So when that day comes and when you die, no hassle with your family and whoever the beneficiary is. All they have to do, most insurance companies just provide the death claim. Myth number 9, I believe we're on number 9. Hopefully I didn't get my numbers wrong. But myth number 9, when you're single, you don't need life insurance. Y'all, that's a myth. Everybody needs life insurance. When you're single, this is the best time to get it. Go ahead and get as much as you can. So when you have your own family, when you start your family, when you get married and you start having kids, you already going to have something in place, y'all. Like, don't wait until you have a family. Go ahead and get as much whole life now as possible. So as you're building and you paying on your policy, you're accumulating cash value. Later down the road, when you want to purchase a home, you have your life insurance policy where you can actually borrow from if you want to have a down payment. There are advantages of getting it while you're single, so do not wait. Go ahead and get it. That is a myth. Number 10, life insurance is a one-time decision. Now, I will say this. No, it's not a one-time decision. You can start off with what's comfortable for you, what's affordable. When I say what's comfortable for you, I'm actually saying what is affordable to you now. You can go ahead and get what's comfortable for you monthly, and then you can always add on coverage. You can always add on coverage later down the road. Now, here's the thing. When you add on coverage, the premium is not going to be the same as if the premium based off of your attained age. Now, remember, life insurance is based off of your age and your health. So let's just say you're 33 years old and you just went ahead and secured you a whole life policy, right? 3 years later, let's just say 3 years later, you're 36. Well, guess what? If you want to add another $25,000, the $25,000 that you decide to increase, that premium is going to be different than 3 years ago because now you're 3 years older. So I'm just saying, it's not a one-time shop. You can always add on, but just remember, when you do decide to add on, you're going to be older and the premium is going to be different. It's going to be higher because of your age. And then also it's like gambling because you don't know how your health is going to be in 3 years later down the road. We don't know the future. You know, my mama used to always tell me all the time, you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. So, you know, that's something that you have to consider. So I always let everybody know, get what you can now, but look at it as a necessity. Look at it as a bill. Look at it as this is something that you need. So, you know, I know everybody want to go out and, you know, you want to have fun. You want to buy your liquor. You want to make sure you have this and that. But at the end of the day, when you die, guess what? The liquor store is not going to pay a contribution to your family for your policy. Maybe if like they cool with your family, they may, but they're not obligated to. Hell, that bottle was probably what got you on the ground in the first place. So I'm just saying, no judgment. So you definitely have to consider that. But to answer the question, you can always add on coverage whenever you want to. All right. So I wrapped this video up today, and so hopefully I was able to address many conceptions as far as about life insurance that prevents people from getting coverage, okay? Coverage that they need. So hopefully this video I was able to clear up some rumors out there that y'all have all been hearing. And if you have any additional questions or if you've heard any myths that you would like for me to answer, let me know in the comment section. And guess what? If I don't know, I'm going to contact my mentors that do know. So I'm just letting y'all know. I'm not afraid to say, ooh, great question. Let me find out. So we're going to wrap this video up. Thanks for joining me today. And guess what to do? Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe for me if you have not subscribed already. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Later.